Good evening, Internet. Hello, how are you? Disclaimers. If I look terrible, I feel worse. I'm still not well. Not only am I getting over COVID or some super flu variant thing, but I've also had real problems with my back over the last couple of days, brought on by whatever infectiony, fluey, shivery nastiness that I've had. So it's Sunday currently. It's the evening of Sunday the 12th of December. Hair's looking super curly. So I'm way behind everything now. I've still managed to avoid spoilers. It's getting harder and harder because more and more people on Twitter and YouTube and stuff are of the opinion that it's now okay because the game's been out for over a week. It's like the game has not been out for over a week. Early access has been out for over a week, and even then it's a story-heavy game, and for once can people not be dicks? Yeah, the FF community is great for the most part. But some people just want to spoil everything for everybody, and I've never really understood why that is. Anyway, I've got probably just enough strength and energy to record an hour or two. I've just waited in a queue for an hour and a half, which is fine because I've got 5 videos edited, including, and this will show you how far ahead or behind I am. The Frosty Reception quest, the one with the various duties as you get into Garlemald, that's the one that I've just edited together. I really love that sequence. I've just watched myself gushing about it. Like, yeah, I did really enjoy that bit, didn't I? I should probably swap off Reaper, shouldn't I? Incidentally, Reaper, now 80. I have been able to play, but I had an entire day without a voice, which didn't help because you can't do a whole lot of that. I've also recorded all of the Reaper quest up to 80, but there's no camera, and boy do I sound bad. So what I'll do with that, whether I'll do anything with that, I don't know. I'll upload it, but what kind of state it was, I haven't listened to the footage back just yet. As the heavens burn. Though you and Kryl both have news to share, hers is perhaps the more urgent. Oh. So, have you learnt aught more with the final days? This is our first conversation after getting back from the really important land, hasn't it? Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Are you going to tell them where we've just been? Unfortunately, during your time on the First, events here have taken a turn for the worse. Not unexpected. The Sires are running themselves ragged trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, Alizé and Alphino have been travelling all over. Of all the regions they've visited, Locus Aminus is one of the worst affected. Thankfully, Justinian Groha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succour to those in need. But the province is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating still, but a drop in the bucket at best. So this is Corvus, isn't it? In the meantime, Stola and Master Matoya have been making a concerted effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tataru and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the Forum. From what we gather, they've been constructing a vessel, I was right, to ferry people to the moon, an ambitious project that has likely been years if not decades in the making. However, since we've seen no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Foshino to the people of Radzad Han. Following their discussion, Future declared his support for the plan and urged those who wished to evacuate to accept the Forum's invitation. So far so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the Forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Hannish refugees to the tower, Alphino, Alize, Estinian and Graha travelled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now... well, the skies are on fire. The final days have come to Garlemald. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Folchenot. Then panic broke out and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. I love the fact that they're all in a link shell together. The others need you, Temujin. Please, you must help them. Me and my robe are on your way. On our way. Yes. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you'd best take every possible precaution. Nod. Okay. Let the heavens burn. Maybe this will warm Garlemald up a bit. Oh, while I think about it, I've made a new note. New note in my notebook. We've been speculating about why Midgard Soma has called this particular star, Etheris, the last bastion of hope for dragonkind. And that's probably because Meteion has been wiping out everything from the edge of the universe in, hasn't she? I think that was the implication, the fact that she's had thousands of years now to systematically wipe out civilizations, or what was left. Obviously, a lot of civilizations were already straight into a dungeon duty. I mean, the whole reason for her going in the first place was because a lot of places had come to no consequence. But yeah, my impression has been that she fled to the edge of the universe, and she's been working her way back towards Etheris, I think. But I could be wrong on that. So is that why this is the last bastion of hope? Is this why Midgard Soma fled his planet in the first place? Because of Meteion? Lucia. Temujin, not a moment too soon. The skies over Garlemald are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concern me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greetings short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacius that the Form's airship had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends at once to ensure the refugees come to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additional support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Upon departing for the Magna Glacius, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in entirety. Save points, yada yada. So this is level 88. One of the reasons I'm leveling Reaper up is so that it can take over should we have extra quests to do, which we all certainly will. I'm really enjoying Reaper, by the way. And I don't say that about DPS classes a lot. I'm really liking how it plays. Run away! Oh dear. Oof.
No.
Hold on, haven't we seen this before?
No. No. We were promised an
Oh, is this...
not the same we fled.
This is a bit from a trailer, isn't it? Ooh, whaley faces.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste.
But what if you do?
Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense. How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
Was that how because he's got his dad's new lifts? Oh. Time for us to arrive.
I can handle this pair.
You shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
Dad's watching.
As you wish, my little lord.
Are we going to play as... Is this a role-playing section? Oh, crap. They put me in charge of Alpha now.
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Okay. What have we got? Liver diagnosis? Dose 3. Oh, good.
Leave it to me.
Ah, see, I like the fact that they're on different... Oh, there's another guy over there. I like the fact that these are on separate buttons. I have not been able to get to grips with Sage at all. I've tried it a couple of times now. Oh, balls. It's the extra button press. I don't know. What can you do?
Those who can stand, come with me.
Easy now. Deep breaths. You're safe now.
Jeez. Go. Go, 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 go. When your fears turn you into beasts.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself, boy.
Hi, Stinny. Oh, hi. Do. I like the fact that I can't cardia Astinian. Oh, that was just me casting heal on myself. Because of course I've got no max. Ow. Wait, what? Oh, that's prognosis. Hold on. Oh, I'm using the wrong ability. How very me. No, this is fine. This is fine. starting to get the hang of those things. Thanks, Justinian. Ah, nice. Justinian did not get hit by the barrier. Okay. We're good. Yes, I feel like if it wasn't for Eucrasia, that I would have a much better time with Sage. It strikes me as a little bit of an inferior scholar currently, just in terms of how it plays. Justinian, will you stop getting your ass kicked, please? I'm trying to heal you. And I'm doing all right, considering. Oh, it's dead. Good. There we go. That wasn't awful. But yeah, it's interesting seeing how that feels with the shield and the regular heal and the dot and the normal nuke on different buttons. I mean, splitting them up would turn it much more into a scholar style thing. Arguably. But I just feel it's clunky. Oh, hello. Oh, tiny child. A giant eyeball beholder thing. Oh, it's got legs.
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
It's just, what's his face? No?
Wait,
This is somebody
that's-
new. Oh, it is.
Ulysses and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid, for once.
Oh, that little bit of despair in his voice. Well, depression.
We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight!
So this is where
To
the
repay your salvation in kind, or with better!
little competition of
Garlemald
it.
has her pride!
Of that I've no doubt.
Speaking of pride.
The gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army.
Yes. Whoa.
Oh!
What the hell was that? Oh, that was Ali.
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate.
Are you talking about me?
Devoured by their former friends.
They're talking about me, aren't they? The pair of them. My biggest fan club.
And now.
Yeah, who are we going to play as? Ali or Graha?
Well, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the wind.
Really? You two? Throwing caution?
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go.
Fortunately, I can play as Red Mage. Although, again, they'll have got role-playing versions of her abilities, so let's see what we get. Right, the Flare combo, Scorch combo, Crimson Saviour is our AoE, yes. Embolden. Okay. It's... too easy. Phew. Phew. Oh, do I need to be watching Graha's health? No, Graha can heal himself. Of course he has. He's an all-rounder, isn't he? Nice. Oh, they've got a dragon on their tail. Nice. Clunk. This one is not like the rest. In what way?
I'm fine.
Black Star. Oh. That's got a lot of HP. Oh, this is good. Oh, shoot. That's not standing there.
Today.
Yeah, this guy's got a lot of HP. Towers? Ah, Graha. Oh, you're getting that one, because you are. One thing I've never been clear on, actually, after 8+ years of this game. What do those towers represent?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, we've got loads of health left. I'm trying to figure out which of these is higher potency. I think it's probably the spell.
None to worry about.
Ouch.
The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
Oh, shit. Gotta be on that side, eh? Is Graha just clonking it with his staff? Is that what I heard then?
As they say, turnabout's fair play. On guard.
And I was going to say that didn't seem to do anything. Ah, easy peasy. Once again, impressing Dad, I hope.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back. Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Yep.
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece.
You okay?
Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Oh, this is the bit from the trailer. And us. Oh no, Graha. Well, that's just cheating.
Get out of here! Quickly!
Nice. I like that little subversion of expectations.
I won't lose them. Not a one. This will be a brighter future. I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve.
Graha's paladin time, I guess.
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of Father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion.
Oh.
But we ask too much of her as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone.
Speak of the devil. We're just casually strolling in.
Oh.
Hi. My ears are burning. This is precisely why you should never skip your squat regimen. I'm back!
I can look after myself, you know.
Aww. Give her a hug.
Everything's in order, I trust?
We've got some things to talk about. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, this guy.
I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
I like how they've taken the bits from the trailer and turned it into actually something much more, I don't know, much more gamey.
Oh, a trio for the ages.
In this battle, you must fight as this Demagen Blackthorn person. You've probably heard of them. Oh, stun didn't work on that. Right,
Just
come and
beginning.
join. Terminus Lacerator. Oh, hello.
I had a feeling I'd find you here.
I'll go that away.
This should be the last of the worst troublemakers.
Thanks, Alfie.
With me!
The wave of loathing. I'm actually going to stand slightly further over here. Oh, no, maybe not. Probably don't want to get Ali. Mutable laws. Not a clue. That's the same effect as Imperium in the Zandy fight. Is it Imperium that he does for Quake? Oh shit. Well, I screwed that up, didn't I? Fortunately, Alphino is vaguely capable as a healer. Also, Graz filling in as well. Which is a good job, really, because Alphino hasn't even cast cardio on us.
Leave the healing to me.
I do really like these Terminus beasts. They're still quite tough, though, aren't they? Ooh.
I am in your debt.
I couldn't actually see that. I'm glad I moved the camera slightly. Oh, we're gonna have to fight off against.
Now, where were we?
Where indeed? I'm Stinian and I have the deepest voice. Ah, they've got a cycle thing. Like the rocks in Titan. Titan Extreme. Titan Hard. Titan Hard. And possibly Titan Extreme. Can't remember what happens in Extreme. In a long time since I did. In fact, have I ever done Extreme? Extreme's the one with the teeny tiny arena, isn't it? I might not have done Extreme. No, I have. Yeah, I've done all the Extremes. I don't know now. I doubt myself. That was fun, though. I enjoyed that. Hi, Eulus.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
Sounds almost humble. I mean, we've obviously got off on the wrong foot.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
And he does seem like an earnest chap. I'm hoping seeing Alfie and Ali's performance on the battlefield will have tempered his opinions of them.
They have a new destination.
The people of Radzat Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
It's... oh dear. It's a licky tongue.
More of them.
Oh. Xenos? Yes.
Xenos! Here!
Huh. And now the plot thickeneth further.
You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship.
This is not a final confrontation type of situation.
Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
I like the fact they've remembered to change his
You
name.
cannot still be on about a rematch.
Ali telling it as it is.
That is and has ever been my sole concern.
Xenos Viator Galvus. Exiled.
You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust.
That's because it's not bloodlust, Xenos. You mistake what it is that drives us.
So, I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about.
Yeah.
Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians.
You are trying to reach the wrong man,
Murdered
Ulysses.
by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing. You slaughtered your countrymen. You did! For what?
For nothing in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Ulysses, you must control your anger.
Will
It will
that...
serve no one should it consume you and see you.
Oh
take
yeah, I
fire.
suppose the Dynamis will work with anger as much as it will with despair. Any strong emotion, negative emotion.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous.
And he's not wrong there, as much as I hate to agree with him.
How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends?
He's not dumb, is he, Nos?
Ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
Yeah, you can't beat him.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death.
But
I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you.
I like the music in this scene.
Go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
You tried. I mean, there's nothing that you can do. He's far too far gone.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish.
You still got a world to
contain
save.
your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
True. It's a shame my hair clips through the colour on this cloak.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
It's almost like Falcionaus looks surprised that his son has become such a leader.
He'll be off to your seat on the forum next.
Justinian just rubbing it in a little there. I was hoping for a slight smile there. One slight, tiny inkling of approval from Daddy. But alas. Well, that was a surprisingly long and involved... Oh. I was trying to look for the quest person. Eulus. It's been a while since last we spoke. For some time I was not myself. Lucy and the others told me what happened that night and about the events that took place while I was receiving treatment. It was only then that I realised the lengths you and yours go to. I know I might never be able to repay you, but I'll be damned if I don't try. Most of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for everything you've done and continue to do for the sake of my people. But the final day should manifest here too, after everything these people have suffered is a fate cruel beyond words. Nevertheless, with allies old and new in our side, there is yet reason to be hopeful. At the very least, I am glad our own members are accounted for. This is the contingent base of operations, I take it. We couldn't save them all, but if we'd arrived any later it would have been a massacre. Things were looking bleak until you and the first turned up. There'll be time later to discuss your journey to the first. There'll be time later to discuss your journey to the first, there is one thing I must ask. Did you perchance speak with our friends in the Crystarium? I did. They all wished you well. Lena and Becklug both warned me against overexerting myself. Strange that they would express such similar sentiments. Identical, in fact, but their advice is duly noted. They know you too well, Graha. To see Xena standing there so uncaring and unrepentant, gods, I don't know what came over me. I just blurted out the first thing that came to mind, but looking back on it, I stand by those words. I'd say I hope they won't incite him to further villainy, but to be honest, I doubt he even remembers what I said. Anyway, enough about all that. It's good to see you again. Do, bum, 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 bum. 545 is an upgrade. Chondrite. It's a chainsword. It's an actual chainsword. With a gauge on and everything. I like it, but I don't like it. It feels entirely out of place along with this robe that we've got. We still need to quiz you on about your time on the first. Because, of course, they don't know that we haven't spent 90% of it, 95% of it on the first. Not on the first. They don't know that we haven't spent... Yes, you know what I mean. Yeah, we've had this conversation. Right, we shall continue onwards with outside help next time. But that was a really good introduction to this act. Yes, next time we shall continue and see what outside help has to offer. Hope you've enjoyed this video, folks. I've really enjoyed putting it together. Do please leave a like if you have. Spread the word, etc, etc. And it actually does really help the channel out. I've been doing some reading into how likes and dislikes work. It's like, oh yeah, I mean, I feel a bit meh about saying, you know, like the video and subscribe and all that kind of YouTube jazz, but apparently it is really good for your channel. And mine has been suffering as of late, apparently, because I haven't released as many videos because I've been ill and because I've been working really hard. So yeah, maybe that'll be a little boost for me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, folks. Happy end walking. Catch you in the next bit. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.